Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us for today's episode of Lifeology. Please remember to like, follow, and to subscribe if you're enjoying our content. So let's get to it. Let's talk about consistency and following the pack. To follow versus not to follow. It's really interesting. There are still people out there who are trying to figure out their purpose, what it is they need to be doing to contribute to their lives. It sounds funny that you have to sit as an adult and consciously think of if you're going to follow someone or not. We're not just talking about social media. We're talking about your everyday habits. How you're living, what you're doing, what you're taking on. Well, let's start at the beginning. What the fuck do you want to be when you grow up? Have you figured that out yet? Because if you're not happy where you're sitting right now, you don't like your current situation, you don't like the people in your life, you don't like your job, you don't like your spouse or your partner, you might not even like your fucking kids. All of that is okay. The question is, how do we fix it? What do we do about that? Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, we really can't dispose of our kids. Not any sane, normal human being anyway. But there are workarounds. Before we can do anything on any level with anybody or anything, we gotta work on ourselves. This is going to be a constant on this platform. It's all about you. It's all about working on you. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what the topic is going to be. It can be marriage. It could be homosexuality. It could be religion. It could be cooking. It doesn't matter. Everything is going to start with you. One word, 3 letters. No, 1 word, 2 letters. Me. Just say that. Me, 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 me. That's what it's about. That's who it's about. It's always going to be about you. How things are affecting you. What are you looking at? What are you hoping for? Are you changing anything? Are you just sitting there taking everything and then complaining? Or suffering in silence? It's going to be one of the two. You either complain, bitching, moaning, and groaning, and nobody really gives 2 rats' ass. Think about that. When you make your complaints, who's listening? Do they care? Are they able to constructively contribute to your concern? Or are they just listening and giving you fancy lip service to make you feel better about yourself temporarily until your next episode of I Am Worthless comes up? I am lonely. I am broken. I'm living in lack. Oh God, so many things. I could go on and on, as we know. There comes a point when we have to make these critical decisions. You know, I like that. Critical thinking. Remember that? There comes a point when you have to block out everything. You know, I had such a hard time when I finally got out of my marriage. It was such a trying time for me, probably the first 2 years. Rediscovering things, rediscovering myself, discovering new things about me. And one of the things was realizing that I had to step away. I had to step back. And when you do that, it looks as if you don't care. It looks like you're separating yourself from the world. You're alienating yourself from your family and friends. Well, you are. But it's all for a reason. There is something special about oneness. There's something so divinely fit about going inwardly and just being my own self, for my own self, having my own thoughts and not getting watered down versions from others. Everyone's intent and everyone's purpose for you is not going to be honorable. You should know that. Some people don't give a fuck about your happiness. They're going to smile in your face. They're going to give you the lip service. They're going to distribute most of the signs that say, oh, I'm here for you. Oh my gosh, I got you. They don't got shit. They're waiting for you to fail. And I know someone's going to be like, oh my God, that's so negative. So you really just think people are walking around waiting for you to fall on your face? I do. And if you don't, you better wake up. Yeah, there's a whole slew of people, from your neighbors to your co-workers to your family members and so-called friends, who are secretly waiting for you to fail, because it gives them something to talk about. It gives them purpose. It makes them feel good to know that someone is doing worse than them. Oh, I don't feel so bad because, she ain't doing so hot over there anyway. Oh my God. Well, compared to her, compared to him, I'm great. Isolate yourself. We have to be okay with being one. Goes back to my other conversation that we had, doing solo. We have to be okay with being one with ourselves. Learning everything we need to learn, protecting our energy, protecting our space, protecting our mindset, protecting our lifestyle. We have to be okay with that. And then we have to learn how not to let others or allow others to come in and distract and throw you off your game. Because that's what happens. We get distracted by that fine ass man or that hot girl. We get distracted by the children, our spouses. There are many things that interfere with our journey. There are so many things that get in the way of that personal growth. Why is it called personal growth? Because it's a journey, it's a trip you take on your own. It's not meant for everybody. Everybody can't go along for the ride. Stop being afraid to listen to yourself. Stop being afraid to take a chance on yourself. I just need some of y'all to get in the mirror and say, me, 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 me. Do a little fucking dance with it. Me, call it the me dance. I don't care. Again, just do it. Get to it. Stop being afraid to be the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself isn't sitting on that sofa scrolling, Netflix, or on your phone scrolling through social media. Best version of yourself is the you that you're happy about and you're not complaining. You're not comparing. You're genuinely and actually at bliss. My life has so much purpose now. Have I accomplished everything that I want to? Not yet. But I will. Am I doing every single thing that I've set out to do? Not yet. But I'm working on it. That's the point. I have right now to work on it. I not dare say I have a whole life. I don't know what that day looks like, what that time is. I don't know when they're coming to pick me up and retrieve me so I can go on to the, next phase or next place of my spiritual. But right now, right here, I'm here. And the only thing I need to focus on is me. 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 And it's not a selfish thing. It's not a selfish act. It's necessary. It's the old oxygen story. can't give oxygen to you if I haven't given oxygen to me. How the fuck am I gonna feed you when I'm over here gasping for air? Crazy ass. I have to be able to supply myself before I can take care of my children, before I can cater to my man, which, I mean, before I can tend to my sisters, my family, my friends. Can't come to you half-cocked. I gotta come to you complete, as close to 100%. Well, for all practical purposes, let's say I have to come to you a progress in motion. I have to come to you as a working progress. Not some deadbeat still moaning, groaning, and complaining. Poor me. I'm going to do one about that too. I'm going to do an episode on whining. Oh my God, don't be a whiner. Don't be a whiner. Especially women. I can't stand a whining bitch. I'm sorry. I can't. Doesn't get you anything. Some of you think it gets you everything. But in the long run, it really doesn't. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I said I'm not going to go over 10 minutes. This one is 11 and a half. We'll talk more on this. Just a little something for you to think about, to meditate on. Let this sink into your spirit. Where's the me in you? Where is it? Find that me. In the meantime, again, please like, follow, and eventually subscribe if you're enjoying these episodes. And feel free to comment. I would love to hear your perspectives. Until next time, love and light.